good in the hood? It's your boy DJ Mickey B, reppin' that POP family. I'm back at it like a fucking crack addict. And right now, you're listening to the Epidemic Mixtape by the one and only Nemesis Poe. So all my people from the UK to the USA, stand the fuck up, stand the fuck
Nemesis
up.
Poe. Facts are, it's hard to rap. To me, often spaz spitting with Harvard class writtens. Bars are past bliss, but it's hard to have hits if the market can't listen or start from whack written. Facts are as hard as we wish we could alter rap back to the part that we miss. It's an art and craft. So with heart and that vision, it can be as different as the print on the tip of your fingers. New style don't vibe, we can't diss it. The fact that rap gave us a chance to tap into expression and passion. A path that lacks limits, a chance to have bliss in a land that's mad vicious. Life's a path, get it? Sometimes that path twisted. When rain clouds persistent and thunder and crashing it, we might just crash with it. Play gets bad and it's a fight to get back to the light and life grinning. If you choose your passion, believe it can happen. And take a chance today. Mean facts, mean facts, mean facts, mean facts. If you choose your passion, believe it can happen. And take a chance today. Mean facts, mean facts, mean facts, mean facts. Maybe your life has been a struggle from the beginning. Only helping hand you had a knife in the back, get it? Every holiday your home and phone are mad crickets. Or the one you had just passed from bad sickness. Depression attacking, you having bad visions. Questioning your purpose on earth and facts hitting. Maybe your passion for rapping has kept you from quitting. And your interest became an addiction, fully committed to your vision. Depict an image of you spitting the millions. To bring it to fruition, you can't slack for a minute. Driven and dedicated, determined to get it. Your heart and soul, you gotta put your ghost in it. And most just don't get it, but don't make no difference. Cause most fellas are jaded with envy and so jealous. So instead of vengeance and letting the devil compel us, we keep the karma through the positive power that we embellish. Choose your passion, believe it can happen. And take a chance today. Mean facts, mean facts, mean facts, mean facts. If you choose your passion, believe it can happen. And take a chance today. Mean facts, mean facts, mean facts, mean facts. Do you hear me? West New York, what up? Marky forever. Team Agent forever. POP. DJ Mickey B.
What up, interwebs? We are back, episode 16. Holy shit, I can't fucking believe it. We got an amazing, action-packed episode for y'all tonight. I am just ecstatic. I am your boy Chunk, here as always with my boys.
J3rd, the nerd, the motherfucking designated drunk.
Designated drunk?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Chunk, you want to reintroduce so I can drop your thingy?
Oh, hell yeah. What up, y'all? I am Chunk. I actually decided to be here today.
There he is. And for those of you that don't know, I'm Jonnie Jizzle, and as always, I need a beer.
Like, I need money on how high.
So, you guys held it down last week. I fucking, sorry I couldn't be out here, y'all. Sorry to y'all at home, the viewers. Traffic, shit got shut down.
You just didn't want to show
No,
up.
they shut down the throughway and some highways and shit. I wouldn't have been able to get out.
Yeah, I seen that. We said something about it on there that last week you didn't make it because of the weather. I mean, it was all right. We honestly thought you might have been a little irritated because we stole your little fucking intro thing.
Carried on the tradition, man. The people of the interwebs have to know what the fuck is going down, and they need to know who they are and know where they are. So you just let them know that they're on the interwebs. Hey, man.
They gotta know.
I knew you guys did that out of spite, so I was like, I can't be mad. I can't be mad. You guys are being dicks. Let me not be mad.
So how's your week? We haven't talked to you in 2 weeks, Chuck. How's your week been?
Oh man,
Yeah, it's been a while.
I'm breathing. I'm here. I'm alive.
Of course you're breathing.
Shit's been good. I got a lot actually going on. Chunk's Choice, my business has been expanding. Beers and Blunts has got some shit going on.
Beers and Blunts.
Hell yeah, that's me and J3 got a thing. Shout out Beers and Blunts.
And believe me, it's already up there without even many episodes.
Hell yeah, we got some definite content coming tonight. But other than that, I've been alright, man. I've been cooling. I'm feeling good. I just got some medical shit figured out today. Actually, I got my new doctor finally that I've been fighting.
You got some medical shit.
That's what he doing.
So yep. So
medical shit's always a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but when you finally get a new fucking doctor, it's really cool.
Right.
So hell yeah, but how you guys been, man? I haven't seen you guys in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been quite a while, hasn't it?
I
was almost starting to miss you at one time.
Right, for a minute.
For a little while, but as I'm saying though, people always want to know, what do I do all day? What I do all day will take you all day to do.
You do J3 stuff. Somebody asked me in a live one time, it was just me, they're like, hey, where's J3 on Beers and Blunts? I was like, where's J3? I go, I don't know, doing J3 stuff, whatever that entails.
Yes.
Like fucking your bitch, drinking a beer, drinking a bitch, or drinking a beer while fucking your bitch.
Drinking a bitch.
I mean,
make a drink called a bitch so I can drink it. But anyway.
So,
I see the likes popping up there. I like that.
That's awesome. So many likes.
So, what was that little bit of flavor that we dropped on before?
DMI in house.
Oh, shout out. What was that bit of flavor we dropped? Was that that Nemesis Po?
Yeah, that was Mean Facts, that song that we opened with.
That song, that album's coming out in like 3 days?
Yeah, like 3 days. 2 nights. Coming out like 3 days.
Holy shit. I mean, we might as well just say 2 days because like we're already, this day's almost shot.
2 days.
Whoa, where did J3 go?
Yeah,
I disappear every time.
Yeah, J3 disappears when we drop bombs on him. But there's a little factual flyer for you guys. But yeah, Epidemic Mixtape. It's gonna be on every major motherfucking platform. Anything. You can get it iTunes, Spotify, motherfucking YouTube, anywhere you want. You can listen to music. You'll be able to find this shit.
You might find it on Amazon. You never know.
It's gonna be dope. They're gonna be doing standing on street corners in the hood with boomboxes playing this shit. That's how you'll be able to hear it. Okay.
We bring
Mean Facts.
Mean motherfucking facts. It's gonna be going down.
That's right. Y'all share it. Y'all,
on top of that, there's also a music video dropping for that shit. I'm actually in the video.
No, you're not.
It's quite dope. I can't wait. Me and that dude Cap D from I don't know. I don't know if you ever heard of that Whippin' music video that we dropped.
The most controversial fucking video to come out of this fucking company in forever.
But yeah, so that's what we got going on with that. What else we got coming on Pop News? Let's see. We got that
Axis Family.
I always forget the table's a little bouncy. The Axis Family tour down in New Mexico.
Albuquerque.
Shout out Smokey.
Jam Spot.
Yeah, it's in the Jam Spot in New Mexico, March 12th. It's gonna be sick. That's got who's on that shit?
Scum.
Scum.
MMFD. And then
a lot of cult shit on there.
AXE, and then Axe Murder Boys. Like, if you an old school Juggalo, you old school down motherfucker, you remember AMB, they had their shit, they were on Hatchet House and all that. They're pretty cool, like now they're, Magic Ninja, whatever. I haven't heard of new shit, so I don't know.
There you go, I disappeared.
Yeah, there's a little flyer for that little joint.
Getting weird looks from my producer.
Nobody says, hey J3.
Yo, come on, I just start talking shit to people that
What up? How you doing?
J3's back now.
Yes, I'm
J3!
What up? I know who you are.
And then as always, guys, we got Pop Fest coming up in August.
Yes.
What's Pop Fest?
Pop Fest is going to be the sickest festival to ever get.
It's like WrestleMania.
It's like WrestleMania, but without wrestling. Well, that is a goal. We are trying to get wrestling. We might eventually. Who knows?
Right. Midget wrestling would be cool.
Yo, naked oil midget wrestling. Yo, y'all are on that John shit. like, Jumper John just fucking gave you that look. He's like, I was thinking the same shit. Midget wrestling. Y'all at home, what do you want to see at Pop Fest? What do you think we should do? Who should we bring? Who should we fucking have do shit? Should we have somebody walk around showing their butthole? Because that's probably going to happen anyway, because I'm going to be there. So, y'all...
Then I won't be there. I don't want to see you.
J3's like...
I don't want to see you. I don't like you. Anyway.
we should have booked Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
Hold the phone up. Well, I was going to say, he could call from prison and hold the phone up to the microphone. He can sit there. Prison iffy up. Bubba got the stiffy up.
Yo, I got the perfect...
Yay.
I got the perfect main event. We book him and we book Kenny Omega to kick the shit out of him.
Kenny Omega, listen, J3, you see up there on our board of shit where it says J3 with the sports, we're going to hold Kenny Omega to that segment, alright?
Yes,
fucking
Well, I mean, that's technically the next segment.
Oh, yeah, so we're going to bust it out.
He could have just been introing the sports just now.
But we're going to segue that, but I fucked it up. I'm sorry, J3.
And you know what? I'm letting this be known publicly. Me and Chunk right here.
Oh, we got a little bet going on.
Yes, we do.
So,
Kenny Omega, the hottest free agent in pro wrestling. I say he's going WWE. He says
I say
he's going
AEW.
And you know what? If he goes to AEW, I will cook on the next cooking segment here on Pop TV.
And I already know what I'm going to tell you to cook, too. So I am ready for this meal.
It's going to be probably the most generic, stereotypical black meal you could possibly think of.
You a damn
Whoa!
You a damn
All I want, J3 made a
I'm gonna
comment
make it to where motherfuckers in China want to try some of this shit. You dig?
J3 made a comment one day.
I'm saying Chunk said that he gets to pick what you cook.
Well,
Chunk's assuming that that's what's Chunk's gonna pick.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna pick. One day, J3 and I were having a conversation about food, and I went to a chicken spot, and I showed him a picture, and he goes, bro, he goes, I can make better chicken than that. He goes, I can make better greens than that, and I can make better mac and cheese than that. And I was like, all right, like, you need to do it sometime. And then when this bet came up, I'm like, bro, like do it.
Well, wait a minute. Let me correct you on the mac and cheese. Anybody who makes bomb-ass mac and cheese, my cousin Alicia Lindsay, Lyons, New York, Miss Lindsay's mac and cheese, got to plug that.
Yo, she sells her mac and cheese?
Yes, she does.
Yo, hook me up after with the link.
you.
I'm gonna buy some.
Got you.
I'm gonna support the fan.
Most definitely.
Oh,
Miss
yeah,
Lindsay's
so-
mac and cheese. Everybody in this house. She makes bomb mac and cheese.
So, what I want to talk about right now, because we already dropped the Kenny Omega thing, let's talk about the Royal Rumble. I know that was a while ago, but I wasn't here last week.
The Royal
The
Rumble.
Royal Rumble. So you
Rollins won the Rumble. We talked about that last week.
Did you guys
Oh,
talk
wait,
about
no, you weren't here.
Yeah, we did.
You weren't here.
Last week. He wasn't here.
You weren't here.
Oh, you guys did talk about the Rumble?
Yes,
okay.
we did.
So,
Seth Rollins won the Rumble, curb stomping Braun Strowman.
yeah.
That's my
You know what I'm
guy.
saying?
Yo, Johnny talk wrestling?
No.
He's learning a few
I
things.
sat here and asked questions.
You know what I'm saying? He's learning a few things.
Well, you know what was that other sports thing that just happened?
Oh,
I don't want to talk about it. Tom Brady.
Super
that
I
was
don't
on
wanna
the
talk about it.
Snorzer World.
Oh.
That shit was fucking trash.
I didn't even watch it. I was smoking weed and jacking off the whole time. I didn't even watch it.
I wanted the Rams to
He's
win.
a fucking liar. He totally watched it. He did exactly that.
I was watching
But
weed, jacking off to Nancy Botwood.
Every time Tom Brady threw the ball, he just went harder and harder and harder. Yeah, it was crazy.
No, I'm gonna be real. Oh no, never mind.
What?
That's not the night the
fuck?
dog licked my butt. That was another night.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you.
I'm sorry, she's watching. I had to make a comment about it.
Let me tell you my take on the Super Bowl. All right, the Rams. How you gonna have the #1 offense in the NFL and get held to 3 points? How you gonna do that? How you gonna do that? They just gave the game away. It's the lowest scoring Super Bowl ever. But you know what? The shit's all fucking rigged anyway. Yeah, I said that.
Yes, it is.
I said that.
So, I gotta.
But in closing, to all you New England fans out there, Tom Brady can't beat the NFC East in the Super Bowl. Can I get a Philadelphia Eagles and Eli Manning? Even though I'm not a fan of Eli Manning or the Eagles, win, lose, or tie, Raider fan until I die, I don't give a shit. Tom Brady, he may say Superman, but the NFC East got the kryptonite, bitch. Just saying, all you New Englanders out there.
Damn, and that has been sports with G3. No, that's crazy.
Yeah, the Super Bowl was trash this year, man. It was so
Very
boring.
trash.
So
Were any of the
boring.
commercials good? Because I didn't watch it.
Oh, like some of the Bud Light commercial.
Bud Light commercials are always great.
The one
I didn't see
there was
none of the commercials.
there was a Bud Light commercial where they used the Bud Light for the Game of Thrones. There was a Game
No
of Thrones
shit.
commercial with the
No
new
shit.
season. but they used the Bud Light guy, but in the end they fucking kill the Bud Light guy. And like the scene fades to the Game of Thrones
commercial right on TV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like the Bud Light guy, he's got all the armor on, like the old. Have you seen all those commercials?
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. Well, a couple of the commercials were really good.
Shit. Well.
I know we don't normally. We haven't been doing the fucking Technashny.
Where in the world is Tekashi 69?
We haven't been doing that in the last couple of weeks.
You mean Snitch 9?
Snitch 9?
I finished the intro. Jesus. We haven't been doing that in the past couple of weeks because there really hasn't been any new news. It's all been the same shit. He's in jail. We get this. He might snitch. Wow.
Whoa, this dude is rolling so much he's gathering some moss.
Whoa.
Apparently, the story goes that now he was they said, you're looking at a very long time. You're doing a long time. He's like, I'm not a snitch. And then they're like, well, you're
47 years.
Looking at 47 years. And he was like, did you happen to notice that 21 Savage is very British?
21 Savage. We'll talk about him in a minute, but Tekashi.
Yeah, that joke will come back in a minute. But Tekashi 69.
So I got a little bit of Tekashi news. So Tekashi's baby mama. Before we even talk about the snitching and rolling like a hoe, Tekashi's baby mama. You picked up on that? Tekashi's baby mama said that he beat her for 7 years and gave her STDs and shit. So, shout out to Bubba in prison.
Well, she's stupid for sticking around.
Facts. So, now here's the real news. This dude rolled so fucking much. Let's see.
Not even on Hill and nothing.
No, he literally admitted, I'm going to try and find his statement here. I was reading it earlier. He admitted to selling heroin. He admitted to shooting at that other rapper dude's cousin.
He wouldn't even bust a grape in a fruit fight.
He is a fruit.
You know what I'm saying?
So...
I bet he wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight.
Let's see.
But yeah, he's snitching. Snitching like a bitch on everybody and everything.
He said that...
Yo, I'm snitching. I'm falling. I can't get up. Oh. You know what I'm saying?
He said his legal name is Daniel Hernandez, and on January 23rd, he admitted to being a member of the 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods and said that he had helped other gang members rob people at gunpoint, sell drugs, and in one case, he said, and I quote, I helped members of the 9 Trey attempt to kill a rival gang member. And then he said, I did this to maintain or increase my own standing in 9 Trey. He also said that he engaged in, quote, shooting at people while robbing at times and drug trafficking.
If he was shooting at people, he probably shot in the air.
Yo, he's the one that
Air
shot
shooter?
the homeboy's cousin there.
Probably shot in the damn air.
Bang, bang! That gangster rapper guy, right?
Yeah, the other gangster rapper dude.
Whatever, they're fucking...
I don't know. Was it Chief Keef? Sosa.
Yeah. Keith's cousin or something.
It was
I'm chasing you, but I'm shooting in the air the whole time.
Get back here! Bang, bang, bang! Shoot the guy behind you.
Shooting innocent bystanders. Look what you made me do!
Friendly fire, killing your homies and shit. But,
I hear feedback from the background.
I hear feedback. What the hell?
And there's like a party going on in outside the studio right now.
Right, did you hear that shit?
Yeah, we leave all this shit in. We don't give a fuck.
Well, we can't take it out.
Yeah, we can't take it out, man. It's not live. But, I think it's a good time to segue on to a little something.
So I know I've been on Chunk's balls for the past like 2 months to get another fucking cooking segment so we can give you guys something better than the shitty fucking potato epidemic.
The potato epidemic.
But I mean, I haven't watched this, so I'm not gonna personally say if it was better and or worse because I don't know. I just have to go by what he says. He says there's steak involved. But I heard it's pan-fried. We'll find out.
It was a fucking, you're in the ice store, man. I couldn't go out on my grill.
We're going to check this out right now, guys. I hope you enjoy the newest segment.
Chefing with Chuck.
Chefing
with Chunk right here.
We'll be back.
Let's...
when we come back, don't we have that guest? Who's that guest?
Oh, what the hell's that guy's name?
Duck Dynasty.
I was saying the Duck Dynasty looking motherfucker.
No.
Jeff, or no, we got Sean motherfucking Beard. Waves crashing piano chords in the house. Yes. This dude is a fucking OG. I can't wait. And then we got some other dude that plays drums afterwards. And we got Drummer John in the house too. But he might be here, he might not, who knows.
My inner rage homie Drummer John.
He might pop it in, yes. So
wait. What'd you say his name was?
I said my inner rage.
Drummer John?
I thought it was John Drummer. But I didn't know.
Alright, but so let's
drop
this cooking shit. Yo, we are back. This is another segment, Cooking with Chunk. Can't believe it's back. It's been gone for a little while, but we brought it back.
bringing out some dopeness, and I won't fuck up the potatoes this time, I promise. So, got a little array, a little smorgasbord, if you will, some stuff. Probably don't know what the fuck I'm doing just yet. Let me just put this fat boy right there. Doing steaks my way. So, basically start out, get yourself a little glass dish. Like, we're gonna marinate it, so you're gonna have to sit in this shit for 24 hours. So, that's on you, but you can do 24 hours, 12 hours. I prefer 24. So I'm starting out with some Himalayan pink salt, and I got just regular distilled white vinegar, oil, parsley, Italian seasonings, garlic powder, onion powder, and black pepper. Alright, so I usually eyeball all this. I have the Himalayan pink salt here in a grinder. That's about a fair amount. You gotta use it all. And you can go back and add more, you know, to taste. Do a little bit of that pepper. Oh, I forgot I got another ingredient here on the table. I got the Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce, which we are going to use a little bit of that in this marinade. I got the chopped onions. You want to add... You know, it's all based on preference, but I like getting the powdery parts in the bottom of the minced onions there, because, I don't know, I feel that soaks in better. Garlic powder. I'm not even using the spoon, I'm just using my hand. It looks good. A little bit more. It's just kind of potent, but... Italian seasonings, just oregano, parsley, thyme, stuff like that. There's a whole ingredients list on the back. I could read it, but I don't feel like it. A little more parsley, because it's fresh, you get some color. You got chives, you can do this with chives as well too. Obviously it's a different thing, but like chives add that green. And for the oil, you want to do half oil, or at least try to shoot for half. Half vinegar. See that on the, whoops. Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce. You can use any barbecue sauce. You can use, you know, other ingredients, other spices if you want. You don't have to use all the ones I use. You can use other ones if you want. People go a lot more hardcore than I am. And you don't want to use too much. You literally, when you taste this in a second, you just want enough of this so you get that smoky aftertaste that comes with the barbecue sauce. Shit's good. Mix all that together. I prefer to use my fingers, but for the sake of internet television, I don't know what the word is for that, but for the sake of y'all motherfuckers, I'll be sanitary. You really want to break up that barbecue sauce in there. You want to make everything soak in, everything mix in good. You want to get all sides of the container. I don't really use precise measurements, I just do what the fuck I gotta do. And you just throw it in there. Soak it in like that. Flip it side to side a little bit. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna put this in the fridge 24 hours. I did one yesterday, so now we're going to throw this on the skillet. Alright, so what y'all are going to want to do is get yourselves a little skillet like this. Some butter, because let's be real, nothing brings out the flavor of some good beef like some butter. So as for the steak, it's going to look like a little bit of a different color after you're soaking because, you know, it's just the natural process after marinating. So obviously it's not going to be that beautiful red anymore. She got this bad boy right here, so what we're going to do is we're going to let the pan get hot, let the butter melt, and then we're going to hit it with some salt and some pepper and a little bit of parsley. Alright, now we got that butter melting a bit. Throw some salt up in there, not a lot though, because we're going to be throwing it on top of the meat after Throw some parsley up in there. You can use fresh ingredients as well. Normally I do, but it's fucking January, so blew through all my shit. There's Italian seasonings like sage, rosemary, oregano, all that stuff. A splash of pepper. And well, you got that. You don't want it roaring, you know, just a tad bit over halfway maybe on your knobs there. Now you just want to shake your steak a bit. I obviously like beat this with a hammer and everything. I tenderized it and whatnot earlier, so just want to shake a little bit of stuff off. Keep some of the seasonings and whatnot on there though. Listen for that beautiful sizzle. Now you're gonna want to throw a lid on this, and depending on how you like it, keep an eye on it, or come back in a few moments. So that's what we're gonna do. Now I just threw this in about 2 minutes ago, but I'm gonna just hit the top with a little bit of salt. See how the blood and stuff's coming out? Hit the top with just a little bit of salt. That just helps enhance the flavor. You just throw it around there in the butter too. Give it a little checkaroo. Oh, look at that. It's starting to sear a little bit. Actually, fuck it. I don't usually flip more than once, but we can because I want to ensure the perfect cook here. Alright, so let's take a little peekaroo. I flipped her once. Let me see what this side's starting to look like. Ooh! Now I'm going to do me a little test cut right here on the side just to see what the color is looking like. Because this is going to be my... If I'm serving this to somebody, I obviously wouldn't, you know, do this. But doing this for myself, the easy way out. Oh, yeah. Another minute or so. So I actually turned it up a little bit up on the stove here. Normally I'd be out on the grill doing this, but like I said before, it's the middle of fucking January. So, turning up the temperature just a little bit. Steak actually cooks better if you start it on a low temperature and then raise it up. Oh, look at that. Searing up right there. I flipped it real quick. And now I'm about to... Let me check her again over here on this side. A little bit away from where I checked it before, obviously. Oh yeah, that's looking golden to me. And it's actually going to keep on cooking, so you want to pull it off a little bit before you would say it's done, in your opinion, because things still cook as they're hot. So, a little fact, tidbit, knowledge of cooking today for y'all. So, let me pull this out and serve this. Alrighty, so now we're going to hit this off with that old number 7 Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce made with Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey in Lynchburg, Tennessee. You know what? We'll let y'all in on a little something. Lynchburg, Tennessee is the shit. That is my fucking city. I love that place. I'm not trying to plug Lynchburg right now. But Lynchburg is the shit. Jack Daniel's is the shit. So is steak. Alright, let's dive into this. Move this little guy out the way here. I just like to take it. Sometimes it don't want to come out. There we go. Got a big old glob. Cap on your bottle. Sometimes you get a little of the residual juices from cooking it too as well. That's why you want to shake it off a bit, but it all adds to the flavor. Now you're going to want to serve this with some mashed potatoes or mac and cheese. Something good, something dope. Let's see. Oh, that pink right there. A little bit past where I want, a little more on the well done side of things. But that was my fault for fucking up in the behind the scenes shit when y'all didn't see. But still, nonetheless, let me give it a taste test. Let's see. Regained my consciousness after that. It's grandmother's marinade recipe that I just tweaked it just a little bit. Is the shit. So yeah, this week when you cash that paycheck or get them food stamps or whatever it is the fuck you do, take your ass down to your local meat market like I did. I went to, I'm not even gonna plug nobody. Went to a local meat market, got me some local meat. Just dope. Go get you some beef, nice little steak, nice little strip steak like I had here. Season it up, do it however you want. Just get out and eat real shit and local shit. So, that is what it is, and that has been this week's Cooking with Chunk. Back to y'all guys.
What up, y'all? I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. My stomach is full of shit, even though I cooked that 2 weeks ago, just like I. So
2 weeks, I know, right?
Yeah, that was actually supposed to be last week's segment, but y'all got it this week. But that means I had a backup of ideas, so I'm gonna keep this shit coming. But we're actually back with my boy, the fucking legendary, the iconic, fucking Sean Beard, aka Waves Crashing Piano Chords. This dude is a fucking legend. It's good to see you, brother.
Good to see you. Thank you for having me.
Hell yeah,
yes,
man.
Yes, thank you all.
How's it going?
Fantastic. I'm here. See a Chunk, one of my best buddies.
Hell yeah, bro. I haven't seen you in a
It's
little
been
while.
a bit. I don't get out of my house. I'm kind of a hermit type dude.
Oh, dude, I only leave my house once a week, and I still come here, so.
Well, that's cool. That's good. That's good. I went and got a job personally.
No shit. You got one of those?
A J.O.B.
Yeah.
J.O.B.
Yeah, I went and got one.
I love my J.O.B. It's one of my favorite things. It took me a while to find a J.O.B. that I really liked, but I got one in my field finally, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, work sucks.
I mean, yeah, it sucks.
Let's talk about something cool.
Let's talk about something cool.
Yeah.
How about something cool like you are the owner of the world's largest Beavis and Butthead collection. Like, you have the weirdest shit.
Yeah, yes, literally. Yes, I have the world's largest.
It's literally the world's largest.
It is literally.
Guinness came in like...
Guinness will. I don't know. I would like to. I guess if I contacted them.
Yeah, you should look into that and see if maybe that...
I don't know if it's important to me, but I guess, honestly, if that was something that came in the mail, I'd frame it.
It already comes framed.
It does come framed?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, that certificate and shit already comes framed. Yeah.
I guess I'll get right on that.
Right, all you gotta do is just have somebody come out and do shit at your house.
Not even so much. You don't even really gotta do that. You just gotta prove it to them. So basically, you would contact them and be like, "Yo, who already holds the record and what is it?" And then you would
and there wouldn't be
probably or if there is said record being held,
I would have to count all.
And then you would count everything. You would videotape yourself counting it all. Send them the video. They would send you a certificate and put your name on.
Well, it's like
piece of paper.
But I mean, that'd be cool. But I mean,
what is it worth the time and effort just for that?
Not to me. I mean,
just for that. Hey, I have a Guinness World Record. Like
Mike Judge already follows my page. In my opinion, that's
pretty cool.
That's cooler than being in Guinness. You know, the creator of the show knows about it.
The most outrageous shit. Like, you have cookies that somebody made you. Like,
Ciders of Cake. They're like one of those TV shows that makes cakes.
No shit.
One of those fucking things. And they just, like, I didn't know who they were, to be honest. And they hit me up and were like, "Can we send you these cookies?" I'm like, "Yeah, those are amazing, sure."
Yeah.
And it's been over a year and they haven't deteriorated at all. But those dudes make, like, sculptures of people's faces of their cakes and stuff. They've done stuff. Probably the Beavis and Butthead cookies is probably the least impressive thing they've done.
But for you, that's like the coolest.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're awesome. They're Christmas cookies. One's Santa Butthead, and then
I saw that. Yeah, they're both broken.
Yeah, they came broke. Yeah, you can't ship cookies,
It's hard.
Yeah.
But while we're on the topic of your Beavis and Butthead collection, fuck it.
Sure.
You have you have new old stock. Like, I saw that you have like a poster thing, all new posters and shit.
Yeah, I have like the store display.
Yeah, you got all that stuff.
All the tubes still in open. Yeah, that came in the shipping box. Like, the store never even opened.
Oh, no shit.
Then, yeah.
What's the most expensive? What's the most money, I should say, that you've spent on a Beavis and Butthead item? On eBay, I would assume, because.
The VHS set. There's only the other guy who just accomplished it did it like last week, but there's only two people, me and him, who have every VHS released universally. Because there were some that only Australia got, some Japan, right? Yeah. But if you compile them all, you get every episode. But how? Because I don't know how many people watching this know, but the show never got a real DVD release. It's missing like 85 episodes, hundreds of music videos. It's just kind of preserved the way that Mike Judge wants it to be remembered, but not really the way those who have grew up on it
sniffing glue and shit.
Remember. Right. Stuff like that's kind of missing. A lot of the episodes aren't interrupted by the music videos. You watched the show growing up, right? Yeah, the show would start with a 2-minute segment and then it get broken up with a music video. That's not how it's preserved. So those VHS tapes, I spent quite a bit on it to get all those.
So, like, other than to get all those, like, what is the most you spent on a single item? Because I know you just said that you dropped, like, a bunch of money.
For Beavis and Butt, yeah. I have an animation cell. It's the first scene of them ever eating nachos, and it's the production cell setup, and I think I dropped $350 on that, which that's really not that crazy amount.
Yeah.
I have things that are worth a lot more.
I thought you dropped like $4 or $5 grand on something at one point.
That'd be my critter.
Okay.
And it was more than that.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
so you dropped the house on a critter?
Yeah. But who needs a house or a car?
You got a $10,000
You have your
critter?
favorite childhood monster. Yeah.
That's nuts.
But yeah, Beavis and Butthead. I think 350 is the most I've ever dropped on one single item, because it's really, I've never really had to battle anybody for it. It's not like there's some other dude out there collecting it.
Another Sean Beard.
No, yeah. So, those Funko Pops, because everybody wants those. Those are valuable. The video games.
Yeah.
If it's someone's collecting it for another reason outside of Beavis and Butthead,
That's what makes it.
valuable.
Yeah, that's what makes it. Like video game collectors want the Beavis and Butthead games because they're video game collectors. You want them because you're a Beavis collector.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I get that. I watched that. You ever watched that show on Hulu? I think it's on Netflix now.
Oh, Slobby's World?
Slobby's World.
Yeah,
I've heard about it, and I
Slobby's
really do
so
want to.
sick.
I heard he held up a Beavis show shirt.
Yeah, he has the world's largest collection of bootleg Gucci.
Everything in that shit.
He like takes pride in that.
Yeah,
They'll tell you the difference between
bootleg
a bootleg and a fake. There's a difference between them. A fake is like an actual reproduction of something that was on the Gucci line but not made by Gucci. And a bootleg is something that somebody made at their house and put Gucci logos on or Gucci fabric in.
Well, so he collects the stuff that the people made at home.
Yeah, basically.
Well,
Well, not even just that, just the one-off shit.
Yeah, like the one-off shit.
Or like the shit that like they made in China that they wanted to make. Like I have a Supreme T-shirt with Rick and Morty on it. Supreme never put Rick and Morty on a T-shirt.
Right, but somebody came up with that design.
Exactly, that's a bootleg. That's not a fake of something.
Right, I have a lot of bootleg Beavis and Butt stuff. Actually, I love that shit because it was still the 90s. So
Yeah,
a lot of it was stuff that was at like carnivals and stuff, you know, carnival
so you'll
prizes.
never see it again.
Right, and honestly, the shirts get really valuable. But that's just it too. There's people out there that collect retro fashion. They're not necessarily a Beavis and Butthead guy. They just want the coolest Beavis and Butthead shirt from that decade. Because Beavis and Butthead really are a big representation of the 90s.
Right, exactly.
You know,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move on a little bit right now. We actually got a video of one of your performances that we want to sit here and watch. Which
Well, I have two of them.
We got two.
Which one do you want first? The one you sent me or the other?
Let's go with the other one first, and then
that's what I was thinking.
And then
all right, so I made them small. They're gonna go on the bottom of the screen. We can't hear them, but I suggest that you guys turn your phones down just a little bit.
I don't.
And if there's any children watching, well, just a disclaimer because this is
this is not going to be music. This is Jizzle Power Electronics.
There will be some language in these videos as well. So I'm just warning everybody ahead of time. Maybe send your kids, go grab you another beer real quick. They're only
they're already so fucking responsible.
Shitty, grab me a beer while you're at it. Oh, daddy, enjoy. Grab me like a Coke mirror too,
yeah,
bud.
send them out to the kitchen for a few minutes. But here's the first video.
Okay.
You can go ahead and commentate if you were.
Like where was this?
Okay, this was in 2017. This is the last show I played in Detroit.
Oh no shit. Okay.
I think this is actually pretty close to 8 Mile area. It's in an old abandoned church.
No shit.
And this is like one of the few times where I got this reaction when a bunch of people and stuff. So it was hard to piss anyone off. I went out and punched someone in the face and they were kind of stoked and happy. So I'm kind of like, it turned into like a dodgeball of Fago. And just like, I mean, as you can see, it's fucking, it was really fun. That was a really fun show. I love the ones where people get really upset.
So,
don't get me wrong, but this is, pissing people off is really easy. So, for me, this video is kind of an accomplishment. Noise, I mean, as far as what people know it as now, more or less started in the late 70s. What I did, power electronics, started in the late 70s by a group called White House, and it's pretty much just stripped down electronics. Power electronics has more vocal influence, but there's lots of, noise music, as you could call it.
Right.
People do it in all sorts of ways, hooking pedals together, breaking things, and recording it.
Like, what the fuck were those guys' names? There was that one dude, he had a crazy synthesizer. He was your buddy.
Oh, Larry Patty from Foot Mouth Disease.
Yes.
Right.
He had the craziest shit.
Lots of synthesizer noise from him and whatnot. So there's no real musical element, no beats or anything usually. It's just, but then I guess what I do is more, I don't think what I do is more focused on the noise. I think it's more focused on the performance and going out and just upsetting people. And
we got video of you upsetting someone, all right.
Yeah.
This was, I believe you said this was your first ever.
The first one that counts.
First one that counts.
Yeah.
Oh, you ready?
All right. So this is 2008.
There it goes. Oh my! Just throwing a pop. So it starts.
You're so young. You look like a fucking monkey.
My leg's broken at this point. I didn't break my leg. All the ligaments broke. My kneecap is down on the back.
You're fucking ruining fucking equipment. You're not even on this fucking show. What the fuck? You're rude. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude's like, who the fuck are you?
Good. You fucking almost ruined their fucking equipment. It's fucking rude. Who the fuck are you?
Who is
Well, you're fucking immature. How old are you, dude? What the fuck?
Poor guy.
You're a fucking retard. Get the fuck out of here. You fucking piece of shit.
His gauge gears
Good.
don't
You're
go
fucking
well with
fat
me.
faggot. You deserve it.
Put it that way. He tried to start a petition. He wanted to sue me and everything. I don't know that guy. But yeah, that was a good day. That was a good. I was bedridden for 6 months after that one.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. The first time I saw you perform, I walk into the room and I see you walk in, and it was with MCMD, and he tells me, he's like, yeah, he's like, this dude, Waves Crash Piano Chord is gonna be here tonight. He's a fucking juggalo, you're gonna love him. And I'm like, bet. And I see you walk in, and I'm like, yo, this dude's a rapper. This dude's gonna come in rapping, spitting bars. You have the shaggy face paint on. I'm like, he's gonna come in spitting bars. And then you go on, and all I hear is, and I'm like, oh, you fucked up. And I'm trying to start a you fucked up chant, and everybody's just leaving the room, and I realize what kind of crowd it was, and I'm just like, is this supposed to happen? I see you just, oh my goodness. I'm like,
perfect.
Is this what's supposed? Thank you. I'm like, is
I
this
don't
what's
even need to point
supposed?
out.
He's like, you did it for me. I'm good.
So I'm just like, is this what's supposed to happen? And your girlfriend at the time there, she's sitting there, she's rocking you on, and I'm just like, I guess this is how it's supposed to go. And then I fucking fell in love with you, bro.
Oh, thank you.
This shit was, it was
That's probably my favorite story. I remember the first time you told me that back. And it was just, it was the best reaction. It's all right, he's about to kick in. Here comes this rapper. And everybody and shit.
Yeah, you started punching people, throwing shit.
So did you think that I was just upset my gear failed, so I just started attacking everybody?
I didn't even think about that. No. I kind of was just I don't know what the fuck's going on.
That's pretty much what I thought.
That's what you thought.
So yeah, actually, while we're on the topic of that, you actually did a show with Pop way back before, in the day.
What was it? The second show?
It was the second show Pop ever put out, I believe. I heard Sarah say earlier.
Okay.
I think, if I remember correctly, I saw it on Facebook because I was friends with. I think I might have messaged you and told you about that shit.
I want to say so. I think you said.
I think that's how you got on
the show. You should get on it.
Yeah, because I was
actually, I don't know. I want to say Sarah got a hold of me. Actually, I don't know. I don't remember.
You shared bad shit and bad groups, you promoted hella hard.
I did.
Yeah, for whatever you did, I saw Waves crashing piano chords everywhere.
I'm a good guy.
So
people tend to like me.
You're an OG,
Juggalo since '97.
Yeah, yo, that's a fact, bro. You are so I don't know that show you did with Pop. Do you got any special memories or anything from that night, or?
My recollection of it is more from my buddy Rob, who
right.
went with me, but I know that I want to say I assaulted some girl.
Just standing in the kitchen.
Yeah, I don't think I had any Faygo, but I think I had a water bottle. I think I sprayed it or threw it at someone, and everyone just left. And I remember afterwards, because I think I played longer than I should have, just because like one person hadn't left yet, you know. So I was trying to see if I could get that last person to actually leave. And then I go out, and my buddy Rob's like, dude, there's a bunch of guys out there that are like figuring out how to go kick your ass because you assaulted that girl. And by the time they came in, that girl I assaulted was like sitting on my lap or something like that. So no one kicked my ass.
Sarah Lawrence?
Yeah. And then I scored.
And then I scored.
No, that part didn't happen. I didn't really score.
No.
I gotta just say that about that girl. But that's my recollection of it. Oh, and then there was this dude at the bar. I think he was the bouncer, and he had a tattoo of Elf. You remember Elf? He's on Pogs now.
Yeah.
No.
I'm a people alien.
And he's like holding a cat about to eat it, and it says "Eat Pussy" really big on his forearm. And that dude was just like so stoked. He was like, "Yeah, you totally ruined that rap show." So I remember that more than anything. That dude. That's how he viewed it.
My craziest memory with you is ICP Mighty Death Pop Tour, like 2013, I believe. Me and you were talking to Kung Fu Vampire, and you hand him a flyer, and he looks at it, looks back at you, and goes, "Dude, somebody from Psychopathic just sent me a video of
He
this."
said it was Shags and Jay.
Oh yeah,
He did specifically. I'll remember that till the day I die. He said Shaggy and Jay was showing this to everybody around Psychopathic and shit. And I just remember walking away from him and turning to you. And you're like, "Did you hear that?" You're like, "I was standing right there." I was stoked.
That was fucking crazy.
That's awesome to think they get a kick out of it. When I tell people that story, they either one think I'm lying, or they'll be like, "Why don't they sign you?" And it's like, why would they? They're smart businessmen. I am not fucking sellable.
Well, they wanted to sign you, but you told them to fuck off.
Yeah, that's what I should say.
And then Ouija Mac took your spotlight.
Yeah, Ouija Mac.
Yeah, they just hired a trap rapper.
Yeah, right.
No, we can't get that noise guy. I guess we gotta get that little trap rapper guy with the teeth.
Noise is coming up next after this trap phase, so Ouija Mac will be sitting there with a pedal board in 2 years, screaming at people.
He already does that.
Yeah, he already does that.
See?
He just keeps using the same samples over and over
Yeah,
again.
see,
But
they're already jocking me. Yeah, that guy's really short, by the way.
He's like a tiny little midget.
He is.
We just at the Shaggy show not last Sunday, but the Sunday before. I actually seen him personally. He's hard up for money, so he's trying to hound dog for performance for the cheap. So yeah, he's like. He comes up to like here on me with his little dreadlock things.
What is little dreadlock things?
I'm like, "What's up, homie?" I was like, "You want me to carry you over to the stage and set you down?" Like
he's like a trap Bart Simpson.
Yeah,
pretty much.
With tight pants, and I'm pretty sure he's a transsexual, but I'm not. I'm pretty sure he's.
Well, that just made me like him.
So I can't confirm or deny that, but I've heard that too.
I mean, I know that I've had rumors. I know somebody that might be able to confirm or deny that.
I heard that he's actually that one chick that got dropped after like 2 months.
Oh, fuck you up, Rose.
Yeah, I heard that she just got some like tattoos on her face and became Ouija Mac. I'm not kidding.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Which means I fucked Ouija Mac.
There you go.
Wait, you fucked Blase Rose?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just a tip.
What?
Why?
Are you lying right now?
No, I'm lying. Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Alright, speaking of fucking, you told me some crazy stories back then, because I've known you since I was like 17 or 18, bro. Like, I've known you for a good almost 10 years now.
Yeah.
Fucking, you gotta have a crazy super sex story. Sarah told me to stop asking guests this, but what's the weirdest thing you've inserted in a female?
Inserted into a female?
Yeah, either hole.
God.
Johnny's face.
We can go weirder than that.
Let's take a short break.
Let's inserting something in you.
What's the fetish? I mean, we all have a clown fetish, right?
Whoop whoop.
Kinda? No? I have a real clown fetish, so like, if it's really my thing. But I've had more stuff inserted in me than I've inserted in women. I've had some things put in my ass and whatnot. I'm not into it, but I'm just the type of guy who will try anything, And I mean, if the chick's into it, I'm not gonna, ruin the fucking moment by being that guy.
Well, so much for family friendly.
There goes that rating for
This one girl had me put her whole family up my ass. If we want to make a family friendly, we'll go there.
I'll never forget you. You told one of the first times I hung out with you, like it was just like me and you. You told me you're You're like, yeah, bro. You're like, one time this girl shoved a vibrator up my ass.
That's
it was cool and all until she turned it on.
Right, it doesn't feel better. It kind of just reminds you that you have a vibrator up your ass once they turn it on, you know.
Jesus Christ. This has got to be our greatest episode yet.
Yeah. I'll talk about this shit all day. I love talking about good sex stuff.
So, well, sex is what inspired I Hope I Get AIDS, right?
Well, Waves is very sexual.
I know Waves
in general,
is.
yeah.
But
I would say, yeah. It's kind of like me expressing my sexuality because I'm very sexual.
I've seen you like put the microphone in your pants and
right,
shit.
yeah,
Like, you're
I've
like
masturbated at people. I've came during a performance.
You're
Were
like
you at the one where I like came in my hand and put it in the girl's mouth?
Maybe. Was that in Rochester?
It was.
I think I might have been
It was
there.
at the Firehouse Saloon. That was,
Oh yeah, I think I was at that one.
That was a great one. That girl got married like a month later. That has nothing to do with it.
What is the weirdest reaction, craziest reaction you've had to one of your performances? I know there's the girl that was having flashbacks. Is there anything crazier than that? Is that the craziest? Or?
Well, I'll tell that one.
Okay, and then you get to go on.
Yeah, after one of the shows, the girl came up and said she was raped as a girl, and that my set gave her rape flashbacks. Now, I genuinely was like, I'm very sorry. She came back 2 more times after that, though, so I don't know. I don't feel too bad, I guess.
I guess you keep coming back.
Yeah, you know, the weirdest reactions, I've
seen you punch people. I saw you make out with an old lady one time.
Right, I mean, with that old... I've gotten my ass kicked by like multiple guys.
I've seen you kiss guys.
Yeah, I've kissed guys. You know, I've put my hands in people's pants.
I remember the first show, you came up and you punched me. I'm like, I thought we were friends. Like, I just made friends with this guy. Why is he punching me?
Probably. Oh, you know what? One of my last shows in Michigan, there was a dude, and he was standing right up front, and I just kept like punching him in the face, and then I'd perform, but he wouldn't leave that spot. So every once in a while, I'd come back to him and just like slug him in the face again. And at one point, I hear him go, "Why does he keep fucking punching me?" Well, it turns out he took a bunch of mushrooms. And I talked to him afterwards, and he's like, "Yeah, you'd punch me in the face, and then I'd get so distracted by the noise that I'd forget what I was doing again. And then I'd get punched." I feel so bad for that guy. It's got to be the worst drug to take to see that.
See Wade.
Yeah. It's such a negative experience.
God.
So,
shout out to the mushroom guy.
Yeah, shout out to that guy.
So you got any, I know you got a lot going on. You got anything like you want to plug or whatever? And I know you got like a documentary and you got shows. And
My last show ever for Waves is in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's in May. Look it up. I don't know, May 4th.
Waves Crashing Piano Chords, Sean Beard on Facebook.
Yeah.
Look it up.
And then, let's see, I don't know. My Instagram, you know, I have the world's largest Beavis and Butthead collection. I have an Instagram for it. I just post items individually.
What's your Instagram account name?
Beavis and Butthead Collector, but it's Beavis, letter N. Butthead.
Beavis, Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis, Butthead. Okay, we got it.
That's right.
I could like throw a quick thing up there. That's
yeah.
The harsh reality.
I'm gonna have to figure that out for next episode. If we need to drop like a handle for a guest, I can like drop it on screen, like a little text box real quick, like an emergency thing. We'll figure it out.
In April, are any of you gonna go to Monsterpalooza? I think it's in California or Texas or whatever. But I'm
I'm going as Indiana.
It's like a big horror convention, and I
got horrors or horror.
You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Horror. But I'm gonna be working for the Kyoto Brothers, the guys that made Critters. So they're gonna have a booth there, and the dude that made my Critter, Chris Hampton, he's worked on like The Hobbit and Seed of Chucky, like a big fucking deal. I'm gonna be staying at his place. He's assembling a bunch of critters, and we're gonna be putting up like a big Critters set at Monsterpalooza and shit.
No shit.
So if anyone is, watching this, is at Monsterpalooza, it'd be cool to talk to someone.
No shit.
I'll plug that.
What about, I know, before we wrap it up real quick, what's going on with that documentary that I heard you say someone's making a documentary about you? Was that the one that they filmed, or was there another one?
No. They filmed it, and then they're coming back at the beginning of March to film more.
They wanted more?
Yeah, they wanted
We want more.
Yeah.
So are you upgrading the collection?
The collection's upgraded quite a bit since
every
it
day
came
I see
out,
something,
actually.
like-
Yeah, so I'm glad they're coming back because now, I don't know. Every time I get something in, I'm like, oh man, it's not going to be in the movie. So I'm glad they're coming back to get more footage and shit.
They're making a fucking movie about you, bro. You are a legend.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I love you, man.
I love you too, brother.
Yeah, it's weird. They came out. I didn't expect it. I mean, they pull up in like a Mercedes SUV. I think the director's actually watching right now. Hey, Alex. Love you, man.
No shit.
They had those GoPro things flying all around my small town and shit. They followed me to the Avon flea market. They're like, here's where he shops or something.
No shit. No shit.
Oh, they went, I got that tattoo and they filmed that. Actually, my artist is in Canandaigua. What's the tattoo shops in this town?
That's undisclosed location.
The Bod Mod shop. Yeah, that dude.
I don't know what town you're speaking of.
Yeah, we're in an undisclosed location.
Yeah, this is an undisclosed.
We're not in
The
Canada.
town of Canandaigua has a place called the Bodmont Shop.
Yeah, there.
But I don't know if that's where this is located.
Yeah, that's true.
We're in an undisclosed location.
We're in an undisclosed location.
Me
my
too.
friend.
Me too.
All right, now that we covered that,
So,
we're back to
now that we covered that, I think it's. I mean, I know you could go on and on forever. But,
we're gonna have to do our own episode.
Yeah.
It's just a private, another episode.
We might just have to just give you your own show.
Yeah, right. Have you come out every other week and just film an episode?
But
so we're gonna wrap this one up. This one right here, but we're not done. So I'm.
Well, I was gonna say, don't you gotta? Didn't you want to do a little?
We're gonna do.
Do you want to spit a little, or not? You don't have.
Well,
to.
Are we gonna do that at the end? I thought.
You want me to do it at the end?
Want to wait for that?
Yeah, I thought
okay,
we were
we'll wait
gonna
for
do
that.
Yeah,
We'll
we're
try
gonna do it at the end. I think I'm pretty sure I've seen our Poppin show up. So I think he's back there behind the camera.
There we go. He's talking to his girlfriend.
He's in makeup. He's getting ready right now. He's in makeup. He's getting his, his drum machine thing that he brought with him too.
He doesn't even know what we're talking about.
But until then, he'll be on in a little bit. But we're gonna go to everybody's favorite fucking segment, you guys. I don't know how many people I've heard say they love this place. Love this segment, but we're going to go to J3 with the weather, and this one is actually probably one of my favorites. So we'll be back in about a minute. Check this out.
We'll be back after with Sean Beard's performance.
Smart Sound.
Oh shit, scared the shit out of me. I thought it was my day off and here I am, I got to do the weather. Alright, well, as you can see, it's cloudy with a chance of drunk. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I ain't seen this much wetness since I whispered my name in your girl's ear. Back to you, bro.
We're back.
Alright, man, that was fucking crazy. I can't wait to see him perform after. That's going to be something wicked.
I know, that dude was awesome. I'm glad.
Sean, man.
Yeah, I never actually really heard of him before, but...
He's an OG, he's a legend. I mean, he performed the second of
I'm excited to see his little... what'd you say? He's doing a performance at the end of this, I think.
Yeah, he's doing his little noise, juggalo power electronic thing. I mean, I got the amp and everything sitting over there ready. I fucking... Oh my god, I need a dose of waves in my life. I need a dose of it. A dose. Shot of waves crashing together, words up my veins.
I think we have drummer John.
Yeah, he's still in the makeup
John
room
Musgrove.
right now.
I think he's actually ready. I think I see him back there. I see our producer waving my arms and shit. So why don't we go ahead and jump to a short music video. We'll get him in here on camera. We'll come back to him. We'll do this live performance. It's gonna be a good time. So yeah, without further ado, this is Axe, A-X-E. This is the Axe's Family music video. Check this out. We'll be back in a few minutes, guys.
Says to wear a mask cause I'm ugly, and I get to kill the food cause I'm lucky. It doesn't bug me though, matter of fact I enjoy it. Better drawing blood instead of drawing unemployment. I avoided any accidents when I worked in the factory. I'm actually the one that used to kill the cattle seed till they brought in machines and I became obsolete. Oh poor me, Pay attention to the suffering. Run, but no will to escape, cause you're done. Another meal on the plate. That's the sound of your fate. You see a human, I see pounds of steak. I don't fully comprehend what I'm doing, I just swing for dead, one swift movement. And the impact is deafening. Say one thing when the police begin questioning. Hey for the head, it's forever the face. Hit 'em with a sledge, they type better that way. That's just family. That's just family. Hey for the head, it's forever the face. Hit 'em with a sledge, they type better that way. Motherfuckers getting away. That's just family. That's just family. They walk away quickly and stare in disgust and gawk. Covered in blood at a highway rest stop. Scour the roads in sweltering heat. Drunk as head in the sack. Roadkill on my teeth. My whole goddamn family answers to the beast. Taking off the mask, stretch the scabs underneath. You should pick up hitchhikers. This road is a dead end. You expire. Take the tire iron, other heads flat. Where they rest at. Ain't found no Google Maps, it's the last place you wanna visit. We love the tourism, turn them all into exhibits. And if you listen, you can hear the screams to the woods and a pile full of dead leaves. Hit your fist to the neck, squeeze yo Bubba past the head cheese. Lick my plate, dog dick, one sniff of my supper will make you sick. Aim for the head, it's forever the face. Hit 'em with a sledge, they die better that way. That's just family. That's just family. Aim for the head, it's forever the face. Hit 'em with a sledge, they die better that way. Motherfuckers getting away. That's just family. That's just family.
The song is a story of what we kill for. How we're stillborn, but still born. Called me Satan and refused to beat me. Kept me in the basement and refused to feed me. Every now and then they toss down a stray animal. So at an early age develop traits of a cannibal. Psychosomatic, erratic as a dope fiend. Evil eyes see everything is protein. Gotta bring some honor back to this family. Dad let me name the axe that he handed me. He told me about how fun the chase is. Bring back the meat but I could keep the faces. My first victims, a couple on a camping trip. While they slept, took my weapon, slammed them in the head with it. Bones being broken, hopeless cries. Watch their souls leave their eyes as they laid there pulverized.
Aim for the head, it's forever the face. Hit 'em with a sledge, they die better that way. That's just family. That's just family. Aim for the head, it's forever the face. Hit 'em with a sledge, they die better that way. Motherfuckers getting away. That's just family. That's just family.
Go back to Chunk. Go to Chunk.
Oh man, we got something crazy about to go down. We got drummer John in the house. We got so many guests packed in, man. This is great. So we're just fuck it. Let's just hop right into it. Before we do, you want to explain what you're sitting on because we got chairs and you're a weirdo.
I am a weirdo, and I'm okay with being a weirdo. That's why I'm here. It's called a cajon. It's a hand percussion drum.
Your hand percussion drum.
Anyway, that we can make sound like a drum kit without having the full size.
Oh shit! So where's the cymbals on that thing?
Well, I didn't bring the tambourine with me, but there's usually a tambourine that goes on my foot.
I know all this stuff. I'm just being an ass.
Did you just say on your foot?
On my foot.
He puts a little tambourine on his foot.
It's
like
foot?
It's molded to his foot too. It's like shit.
See, that's the only thing that keeps me from shoving up his ass most of the time.
It might actually tingle. All right, so y'all are about to serenade us, right? Little Keystone freestyle.
Yeah, Keystone Ice, you know, POA. Oh. Yeah. From G-Town, yes, it's the home of the beatdown. But I'm in Waterloo, yes, I will call a crew. You wanna fuck with me? Well, we'll call a crew. Wait, I said that twice, I'm just so nice. You don't want to fight, but because you will only see night. You staring at your eyelids, yes, I live. Standing over your punk ass and I'm laughing. Off the top of the dome I'm rapping. But you know I am the OG, I smoke weed. I don't do the nosebleed. No cocaine, that shit is so lame. But don't judge the people that do it. I just spit my music, rapping pOP, yeah, you know me. Like I said, I'm the OG, I smoke weed, yes. And yes, you know this, right on the podcast, busting freestyle. And I'm drinking Keystone in the meanwhile, yes. I hit hard like a boxer, headbang like a rocker. You gonna need a doctor, cause you heard wrong, I'll give you a curb stomp. Yes, I gives no fuck. You wanna battle me? Yes, I'll show up. Yes, I am the motherfucking one. Just to be knocking you out like a game. But you shit is so lame. You know I am old school. Don't try to play like you know me. You already know. Cause I go off the top. And I wanna pass the mic, but I just keep going. Off the top is how I'm flowing. Don't be knowing what I'm saying. The competition I'm slaying. Yes, better believe from Geneva. Like Pringles, I got the fever. Yeah. From a 16, run you over like Christine.
That shit was fire, bro.
Wow.
That all.
Not even I can't.
All came out the brain, man.
Shit. Do we got anybody else up in the hizzle that wants to do a little rapping over the drummer Jizzle? Drummer Drizzle, I meant. I'm gonna say drummer Drizzle. To rhyme with hizzle.
We want to give
so we must giddy fuck up and then we'll.
Can we get a little more downward angle? I would just like sit right here on the ground. I would just sit right there.
This bitch.
Yo, you want me to move out?
You want this chair?
No, you ain't.
There we go. That's the hot seat. That's the hot seat.
I'm gonna move out the way, let him, you know what I'm saying, let me showcase his shit.
Alright, here we go.
This isn't gonna be great.
We don't need great, we just want to hear it. Speak directly into the mic.
I try to forgive myself sometimes, but on my face, not a smile I can seem to find. I'm losing sleep, fuck the sheep, wish I could rewind. I cannot reap another defeat. Yeah.
We got the whole 2 bars, bro. You killed it.
I cannot ruin another defeat. I ruin contacts with people I meet. I can't stand being insane. What the fuck is going on with my brain? Everything I say comes out lame. I feel like I'm spitting in a microphone, but every day my eyes are closed. Looking at the light like J3 said. Looking at the night like J3 said. Wonder how the weather is tomorrow. Wonder if I can go out and borrow. Wonder if I can go out and be bum. Boy, I wish I missed that nigga. He should come home.
Love that kid, man.
Oh. Alright, hold on. Give me a 1-2, like. Give me a 1-2.
1-2.
Yeah, whatever, 1-2. How does that work?
I don't know.
You know what you say? Give me a 1-2.
I heard this in a music scene thing once, right? So there you go.
Oh yeah, alright.
Sounds positive. Disgusted with creation, disgusted with evolution. I'm disgusted with the fact we are a plague, disease, pollution. Disgusted with myself, disgusted with everyone else. Disgusted with the thieves, the liars, and the fucking Jezebels. Disgusted with the system, disgusted with all the leaders. Disgusted with their decisions that generate bottom feeders. This world is so disgusting, there is nobody we're trusting. Our morals and our values are beyond the point of rusting. Now we're catering to swine, intoxicated on fine wine, pretending that we're doing fine, then cross the line. Worked hard to just survive this bullshit job 9 to 5. Now we're popping prescription pills, zombified. Now with side effects of mass proportion. Repeating the same routine, now we're all distortion. Trying to live in the dream, but everything seems what it doesn't seem. Take another tab, right to the tongue. Let every nobody what I've done. I got the cops outside, they're trying to take me home for fun. I got, yeah, that's where I'm at.
Killed it, brother.
No, woo! Killed it,
murdered.
I never killed anything.
I'm just sad.
I'm just sad, he does.
So, do we got anybody else in the pop house that wants to spit bars? So, I think we're gonna move on to our next. I can't call it a musical performance, but I guess we're gonna move on to our next performance when it's give my producer that look. But I'm assuming we're going on to that. So, yeah, we're gonna just bring in waves crashing piano chords. If you're good, come on in, man. I'm gonna set this up for you real quick.
Sarah, I would go back down with it. You might as well just
look up Drummer John on Facebook.
Where are you bringing the table back?
Say what?
Oh, you do your thing, man. Ugh. Oh, there goes
Break
beer.
everything, it's fine.
First. You didn't start getting breaking shit.
Shot at noon.
That was recorded, was it?
We're live, guys. We're live. We're live.
It's not break K here.
Yeah, man.
We're not breaking kayfabe. We're not. No, we're live.
K-Fed?
Kayfabe.
Oh, Jesus.
Go, the moment we've all been waiting for.
I'm never fucking sorry! I mean, what else to be sorry for? You're still paying for more! And I'm still next to you! That's why I'm never fucking sorry! I'm never fucking sorry!
Thank you.
Awesome. That's fucking great. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I think on that note,
That's what the fuck I'm talking
Oh,
about.
sit up. We still got time.
we still got some time. Holy shit! Shout out to Sean Beard, Wayne Scratch Piano Chords. This dude is fucking crazy. Do we have anything to? Alright, cool. So we are gonna fucking. I can't even see myself. Let me come back here. So.
Back in there. Go holler.
Yeah, bro, come over here. Drop the knowledge, bro. We got a minute to kill. Like, I love it, bro. You got some face paint on your nose and
Yeah,
shit.
I put my nose on. You know?
So much for not throwing my ass, asshole.
Right, it's broken now.
Dude, this is
Thank you. Shout out to my producer, Sarah, for saving my laptop, I hope.
No, she
Well, she just put it here so I can smash it.
My balls itch.
Yeah, what else?
So, yeah, what up? So, what else do you want? I mean, we can go back to some crazy Sean Beard sex stories.
Yeah, sure, why not? Jeez.
Well, what's the inspiration? You never told me earlier. What's the inspiration behind I Hope I Get AIDS?
I hope I get AIDS. I was living at a punk house, and there was this fucking, like, just total wuss kid who, you know, just always wanted sympathy for fucking everything, you know, and one day he was like, I'm going to get AIDS tested. and I was just like, that guy would be so fucking stoked if he came back and had him, because people would actually give him the fucking sympathy he wanted.
Now that the lyrics make sense.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I think well sympathy, all the get well cards,
all the get well cards I'll receive, yeah.
Bro, those lyrics, I'm gonna cut you off, were spray painted on the back wall of the fucking flying squirrel. Somebody graffitied this dude's lyrics on the fucking flying squirrel.
I remember that.
Everyone's taking that song differently. I don't actually tell people what they're about sometimes, because most people just think that song's about me wanting to fuck until I
get
get a disease or whatever.
Charlie Sheen, this bitch.
And you know, that's cool too. So you know, whatever people take from it, it's just a bunch of stupid lyrics.
You guys want to go to comments? See what people
Let's see what
about?
Sure, let's go on the comments. We'll check them out for a little bit. I'm sure we got one out.
I see my buddy Daryl.
Yeah, somebody else shouted you out earlier too.
Crash the waves.
Crash the waves, brother.
How long scrolling
That's
back
Daryl.
up?
He's Detroit dude. I did a split with his band Farting Corpse. Legit fucking like Juggalo grindcore. I'm not even kidding.
Oh shit!
Like, you guys probably don't know it's a thing, but check out Farting Corpse. They kick fucking ass. I think they're dead now.
I love Farting Corpses.
Yeah, what a band name, right? Yeah, you know you like it.
But what do we got going on right here? Todd Barrett said good luck.
Todd Barrett is a good fucking dude. He's always at the Avon Flea. I'm bleeding.
What?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Little blood.
Wait, I gotta ask, do you have AIDS?
No, I do not.
He already said that.
But I might have HPV.
I might have herpes. We'll come back in 2 to 10 days.
Everybody else here have HPV. Well, you do now because we had an orgy before this.
I might have caught some weird shit from this chick's dog the other day, but that's a story for another time.
Dog sex. So yeah, let's talk about
Spunky
that.
Killer. Wish you were here too, brother.
Spunky, I love you, bro.
Of course you'd be rapping, you know.
Just Spunky.
All right. Don't be on no weird animal sex stuff. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I don't know what I was gonna say.
Oh, you said something about animal sex.
My ex's mom used to make me clear her, fix her computer like every 3 months.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And she definitely had a bestiality fetish.
Well, that's rough.
And that's what was always wrong with her computer.
Porn.
It was just all people fucking dogs, man. And then like her dog was just like this little thing that would shake in the corner, so you knew she was fucking it.
Oh my god.
Yo,
yeah.
I was banging a chick and her dog jumped out of the bed and licked my asshole, bro. I swear to God.
That's
like
awesome.
a week ago. That's not awesome. Dude, that's not awesome.
Oh, that's fun.
That's not awesome.
That's a good one.
I turned around and smacked the dog. I got the fuck out of there.
You left after that?
Oh, hell yeah. I couldn't do it
Your
no
dog
more.
licked my ass.
I was like, yo, your dog just licked my asshole. I can't do this.
You know she's watching, right?
I know she's watching, too. But I digress.
Chunk's lying.
Well,
Chunk's lying. The only reason he ran out so fast is because they had to go get more peanut butter.
Oh my god.
Nah, I'm slinky tits scared me away, but I digress.
Slinky
You know those slinky glasses where they just
Oh my god, Chunk.
This is the most juggalo podcast.
Chunk wonders why every 3 months he gets his tires slit on his red Impala that he drives with a Tech 9 logo on the back.
At least I got a vehicle,
What's your
bitch.
plate number?
Yeah, plate number I don't remember, but I'll look it up.
life to attack.
Yeah, at least I got something for you, bitch. With your Tom McCann-ass leather shoes.
Hey, I love my shoes. And I don't have a car by choice.
I will say, yeah, what's your, can somebody come pick me up at work? It's cold, don't want to walk.
Yeah, it's an hour walk at 2 in the morning. It's cold as a shit. It's fucking freezing. I don't got time to walk. I got enough friends. Give me rides. That's how it works. Now I got a homie that just got a car, so I got rides on deck whenever I need them.
So, my favorite song
$5 a ride anywhere I want to go.
from Beard Without a Mustache would be Bootlicker. Solely for the reason because you guys wanted it to be like 10 seconds, but the bassist was like, well, yeah, we cranked that out in like 7 because you fucking sped it up and made him go faster.
Yeah, Beard Without a Mustache by Old Band. Yeah, the guitarist.
Oh, it's a guitarist. Okay.
Yeah, we didn't have a bassist, but yeah, the guitarist always wanted to play the songs at the speed they were written. And, well, that's just stupid. You know?
Right, why would we
You
do
were fucking
that?
like that song's supposed to be 10 seconds. It's like, yo, we did that in about 7.
Like we were technically a metal band, but I would play the song so fast that people thought we were a grindcore band.
And because you were going so fast, obviously,
Yeah.
like, the drum is the fucking...
Yeah, and
the heart
Joe's
of
just
it.
like keeping up and shit, but after a while, I think the songs did become that. That band's been broken up for quite a few years now. I think 5 years.
I just saw that somebody found your record.
I did. I found my CD in a used bin. I was so stoked on that. I barely remembered it. I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, yeah, I did that.
Oh, yeah. I did this. I remember that.
Dude, you are a
Why does
legend.
that look familiar? Well, thank you, man. I love you.
So, do we have anything to drop on the people for a moment?
I got a music video I can play.
Let's drop the music video on the people. We're going to come back with a set change because this is just so weird looking. And we're probably going to come back with, what's that guy's name again? He's tall. He's always got me smiling and laughing. I can't remember his name, but he's going to be back here too. Oh, yeah, the weather guy, JP.
Oh, yeah, that's his name.
He's going to kick me.
Alright, we'll be right back, guys.
We'll be right
in your carpet. I wake it down with a liquid that's red, then it's up with your head. Not sorry for your sad end, but instead slice your body like a loaf of bread. Cause you speak too damn much and nothing said. Shaggy too dope, did it again, and I'ma tell these bitches how they life gonna end. Cause they steady frontin' like they just don't know that you can't fuck with the strangler. Shaggy Shags ain't no hoe.
If we got beef, knock on the teeth, you fucking weak. Bend down now, pick 'em up now. Kick you in the ass, what's up now? I'm still. If we got beef, knock on the teeth, you fucking weak. Bend down now, pick 'em up now. Kick you in the ass, what's up now?
Shaggy too dope, did it again, and I'ma tell these bitches how they life gonna end. Cause they steady frontin' like they just don't know that you can't fuck with the strangler. Shaggy Shags ain't no hoe. Shaggy too dope, did it again, and I'ma tell these bitches how they life gonna end. Cause they steady frontin' like they just don't know that you can't fuck with the strangler. Shaggy Shags ain't no hoe.
And we are back.
And I'm back.
So, J3, what'd you think of that guy? Waves crashing piano chord.
Yo, let me tell you something right now. That dude is a funny motherfucker, man. Let me tell you. I got to talk to him behind the scenes. He's a real cool dude. You know what I mean? He's real. Straight real. I fucks with him.
I wouldn't say straight.
Dude is straight real. Dude is straight real. I fucks with him. Just saying.
That was our.
So if you're out there listening, just so you know.
He's right there. He's literally slightly off
Love
camera
you.
on the couch. Love you, Snoop Dogg!
Doggy Style is my favorite album.
You fucked up the whole damn scene.
I'm sorry. I just threw kayfabe. I took it, I recorded it up and threw it out the
That's
window.
ridiculous.
So,
Ain't he though?
So, we had drummer John come on and do some stuff, and the masses are blowing up the Pop TV page right now. They want to know more about drummer John. So, I had a super guest booked for next week, but I canceled him, and drummer John is actually going to be our guest next week.
You canceling
So
everything.
look out for that. I know, dude. I know, it's a shock I even showed up this week.
Listen, Chunk, you can't call the dog that licked your asshole a week ago a super.
Oh! Shots fired! Pop, pop, pop! Shots fired!
God.
Shots fired!
I call that a mediocre guest at best.
Ooh, shots fired! Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that?
Oh, man.
Roasted.
Oh, God. So...
Attitude era, bitch.
It was fucked up because we keep talking about this girl's dog, and she's fucking watching.
What's her dog's name?
If I say that, everybody's gonna know who the fuck it is.
What's the dog?
I don't care who it is. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Stop! What was it, Gibby?
Diggy Hendrix.
Dickie
Oh,
Hendrix.
Diggy Hendrix?
Oh, they name drop.
Dickie Hendrix licked
They
Chuck's
name
fucking
drop.
butthole. Get the fuck out of here.
Chuck's phone, he just turned his phone off, just so you guys know. That's what
No, I got, like, I try to have some respect for some people.
Me and Dickie
I didn't
Hendrix
say
got
her
a
name.
lot of
I did not want to say her name.
We won't say her name, but no, but like...
Diggy
I was still hoping I was friends with her ex-boyfriend, but I'm assuming that's not a thing anymore.
Wow, man.
I guess me and him are boys somewhere.
Whoops.
Nah.
So, what do we got anything else for these people?
I mean,
I know the camera's dying.
The camera's dying.
The camera's
Snitch
dying.
9 is being a snitch again. But I do want to drop a little bit of knowledge real quick. The fucking Strange Noise Tour is back!
I was at the first one
yeah,
back in
I saw that.
2006.
Stevie motherfucking Stone
Tech Nine
and Mad Child. Yeah, Tech 9 KMK.
Yes, when Tech Nine was promoting Misery Loves Company.
That's a good album.
I bought the album and I still own it. Damn right. I wish, you know what I'm saying?
God, I
Yo,
can't
wherever they
remember.
coming, let's go.
Alright, so,
In New York.
I see one more thing on your notes that I want to do. Just do want to discuss.
the Jelly Roll, new Jelly Roll video. We should definitely check that out.
Oh wait, did we discuss that last week?
The Jelly Roll video of the Super Gathering.
Did we discuss that last week?
So y'all got that last week? I wasn't here.
Yeah, I
because
think we talked a little bit about last week.
Right.
Last week. I did notice that there's a new video out for that.
They saw that the property and shit.
Some guy's got a new video. He's like on a 4-wheeler or something.
Driving around the property.
Which I did a little research. That place is actually like a 4-wheeler dirt bike park.
Yeah.
That's what it's like supposed to be. So I'm assuming there's trails and
But
shit.
the weed laws in that state are fucked.
Oh yeah, horrible weed and drug laws. Well, maybe next episode we'll talk a little bit about
Indiana. Yes, in Indiana.
Indiana, they don't fuck around.
It's in Springville, Indiana.
They don't fuck around. I've never been there, but I know they don't fuck around.
But with all that, and after the performances tonight, I think I think it's time to wrap it up, guys.
That was a good episode. We had a good one. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Make sure to like, comment, and share this post, even after we go off the air, just, so everybody still sees this dopeness, so you can still go back and watch it. Hit up our Pop TV Snapchat at Pop Crew. Check that out. I'm always on there doing some dope shit. I'm trying to get some other people to come on and hack it too. Check out J3's fucking music, because J3
My
is the shit.
My J3 page on Facebook, which I will be selecting all of y'all to come like it very soon.
Hell yeah. My page, Chunk's Choice.
Chunk's Choice.
It's my business. It's my life.
Leslie Offensive
Johnny Jizzle page.
Yeah, check out the Johnny Jizzle like page. Throw me a like.
He don't really do anything. He just johns all
bullshit.
day.
I do mad shit. You just don't see what I do on camera because it's all behind the scenes.
I don't fucking.
I'm the one that makes the camera work. Let's put it that way.
Except for the chick over there that pressed the button.
Yo.
But
hit up
the
Say Rob's
technology
page.
behind it. But, yeah.
Check out Say Rob.
Say Rob plus The Offensive. Hit that page up. Give it a like and a share.
Sean Beard, Waves Crashing Piano Chords. Also check out
John Musgrove.
Drummer John.
Check his page out.
And
shout out to everybody that came.
Shout out to Gibby.
Hell
yeah. But with that said, that is wrapping it up. That is this episode 16 of the pOpCast. Can't wait to see y'all next week. Much love. P.O.P. P.O.P.